Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Easy English channel. We are so happy to see you again. I'm Emily.
And I'm Paul. Hello, Emily. I'm feeling wonderful today. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, Paul. I had a very busy morning, which actually leads perfectly into our topic for today. Having a good routine really helps me stay organized.
I agree. When we have a plan, we don't feel so stressed. So, Emily, what are we talking about today?
Today, we are going to talk about daily life. We will talk about everything we do from the moment we wake up until we go to sleep at night.
That is such a useful topic. Every English learner needs to know how to describe their day to their friends. It's a big part of daily conversation.
Exactly. It's how we connect with others. But before we begin, listeners, if you want to improve your English every day, please subscribe to our channel and give this video a like.
Yes, share it with your friends who are also learning English. Every like helps us reach more students. Now, Emily, let's start at the very beginning. What is the first thing you do when your day starts?
Well, as we mentioned in our last episode, I am a morning person. My alarm clock rings at 6:30 a.m. It's quite loud. So the first thing I do is wake up.
Wake up. That is an important phrase. But Emily, I have a question. Is wake up the same as get up? Beginners often mix these two.
That's a great question, Paul. No, they are a little different. Wake up means you stop sleeping and open your eyes. Maybe you are still in bed. Get up means you actually move your body and leave your bed to start the day.
Ah, I see. So for me, I wake up at 7:30 a.m. when my phone rings, but I get up at 8 a.m. because I like to stay in my warm, cozy bed for 30 minutes. I like to check my phone first.
I understand. I get up immediately. After I get up, I go to the bathroom. I wash my face with cold water because it makes me feel fresh. Then I brush my teeth for 2 minutes.
Me too. Hygiene is very important. I use a minty toothpaste to wake me up. After I brush my teeth, I go to the kitchen. I always make coffee. I love the smell of fresh coffee in the kitchen. I cannot start my day without it.
I agree. The smell is wonderful, but I usually drink tea in the morning. I like green tea. Then I have breakfast. Paul, what do you usually have for breakfast? Do you cook a big meal?
Oh no, I don't have time to cook a big meal. I usually have something simple and fast, like cereal with cold milk or toast with some jam. It's delicious and easy. What about you?
I prefer a bigger breakfast. I often have eggs and some fruit, like a banana or an apple. It gives me a lot of energy for my work at the school.
That sounds very healthy. After breakfast, I get dressed. This means I choose my clothes, like a shirt and trousers, and put them on for the day.
Right. And then I leave the house around 8:15 a.m. I grab my keys and my bag. I drive my car to school. Listeners, notice the verb. I drive to work. Paul, how do you get to your office? Do you drive too?
No, I don't drive. I don't like traffic. I take the bus. I walk to the bus stop at the corner and wait for the number 10 bus. It usually arrives at 8:45 a.m.
Taking the bus is a good time to study or relax. What do you do during the bus ride?
I usually check my emails on my phone or send messages to my friends. Sometimes, if the bus is quiet, I just look out the window at the park and relax.
When I arrive at school, I start work at 9 a.m. I teach English classes all morning. I talk a lot and help my students with their grammar.
I start work at 9 a.m. too. My job is different. I sit at my desk in a quiet office and type on my computer. I write reports and look at data. Around 12:30 p.m., I finally have lunch.
Lunchtime is my favorite break. Do you go out to a restaurant for lunch or do you bring your own lunch from home?
I usually bring a sandwich or some leftovers from home. It is cheaper and faster. Sometimes, if it's a sunny day, I have lunch with my coworkers at a small cafe near the office. We talk about our hobbies.
That's nice. It's good to talk to friends at work. In the afternoon, I continue teaching my students. At 4 p.m., I finish work, say goodbye to everyone, and drive home.
I finish work a bit later at 5:30 p.m. Then I walk back to the bus stop and take the bus home. When I finally get home, I feel a little tired from the long day.
I understand. Teaching can be tiring too. When I get home, the first thing I do is change my clothes. I take off my work clothes and put on something comfortable, like pajamas or a soft tracksuit.
That is the best feeling of the day. Being comfortable at home is so important. After that, I have to be responsible and do some chores.
Chores? That's a word we use a lot. Can you explain what chores means for our listeners, Paul?
Of course. Chores are those small, regular jobs we must do to keep our house clean and tidy. For example, doing the laundry, cleaning the kitchen floor, or taking out the trash.
Oh, I see. I usually do the dishes in the sink after I eat. It's my least favorite chore. Speaking of eating, what do you usually do for dinner?
I love to cook dinner. It helps me relax. I usually make pasta with tomato sauce or fry some chicken and vegetables. I sit down and eat dinner around 7:30 p.m.
I eat dinner a bit earlier at 7 p.m. While I eat, I like to watch the news on the computer or watch a funny movie on TV. This is how I relax and forget about work.
Relaxing is very important for our mental health. After dinner, I surf the internet to read news or read a book. Right now, I'm reading a very interesting story in English. It has some new words, but I like the challenge.
That is a fantastic way to practice. Reading before bed is very peaceful. Before I go to bed, I always take a shower. The warm water helps my muscles relax so I can sleep better.
I prefer to take a long bath on the weekends when I have more time, but on weekdays, I take a quick shower too. It's much faster.
Finally, at around 10:30 p.m., I go to bed, I put my phone away, turn off the lights, and go to sleep almost immediately.
My routine is similar, but remember, I'm a night owl. I like the quiet time at night. I usually go to bed at midnight.
Wow, 12 o'clock? That is quite late, but everyone is different. Listeners, did you notice the special words we used to connect the parts of our day?
Yes, to make our story flow, we used words like first, then, next, after that, and finally. These words help the listener understand the order of your day.
Let's review some of the vocabulary we used today. Paul, can you slowly say the phrases again for our friends to practice?
Certainly. Here are the most common daily life phrases. Wake up. Open your eyes. Get up. Leave the bed. Brush your teeth. Wash your face. Make coffee or tea. Have breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Get dressed. Put on clothes. Leave the house. Take the bus or drive a car. Start work or finish work. Do chores. Clean the house. Take a shower. Go to bed. Go to sleep.
Those are excellent phrases. If you learn these, you can talk about your day from start to finish very easily.
We also talked about adverbs of frequency before. Let's use them with our new routines. For example, I always brush my teeth before I go to sleep.
And I sometimes take the bus if my car is broken, but I usually drive to work.
I never eat a heavy meal right before I go to bed because I want to sleep well.
Great examples, Paul. Using those adverbs makes your English sound much more natural. Now it's time for our listeners to try.
We have a challenge for you today. In the comments section below, try to write 3 or 4 sentences about your own daily routine.
We want to know, what time do you wake up? How do you go to work or university? And what is your favorite way to relax in the evening?
We really enjoy reading your English sentences. Don't worry about mistakes. Making mistakes is a natural part of learning a new language.
Exactly. It's how we connect with others. But before we begin, listeners, if you want to improve your English every day, please subscribe to our channel and give this video a like.
Yes, share it with your friends who are also learning English. Every like helps us reach more students. Now, Emily, let's start at the very beginning. What is the first thing you do when your day starts?
Well, as we mentioned in our last episode, I am a morning person. My alarm clock rings at 6:30 a.m. It's quite loud. So the first thing I do is wake up.
Wake up. That is an important phrase. But Emily, I have a question. Is wake up the same as get up? Beginners often mix these two.
That's a great question, Paul. No, they're a little different. Wake up means you stop sleeping and open your eyes. Maybe you are still in bed. Get up means you actually move your body and leave your bed to start the day.
Ah, I see. So for me, I wake up at 7:30 a.m. when my phone rings, but I get up at 8 a.m. because I like to stay in my warm, cozy bed for 30 minutes. I like to check my phone first.
I understand. I get up immediately.